Hello. In this video, we're going to be seeing some of the animals kind of blocks, which are kind of interesting. It's some of the parts that make Mutant itself, because we have some kind of nice setups for animals, because we tend to be freelancing for a lot of animal clients. So the first one is going to be feathers. This is meant to be just a feather kind of block. How many feathers do you have in your system? Let's put 10. And the axis is going to be set as default. Really don't change that. And as you can see, it's just a feather kind of crop. This is going to be where the feather is, and this you just need to snap it into here, and you will be getting the feather. This is one per feather, so just place this where the feather are, and keep this space like nicely, so you get like a nice deformation. And when you build, you will be getting a feather module. This is meant to be for the tail of the feather and stuff like that. And as you can see, you can spread them and stuff, so it's kind of it's useful, usually for tails and stuff like that. Then we get the wings, and here just select the amount of feathers per part of the wing, and you will be getting this one. And as you can see, you just need to place it where the wing is. This is the scapular, this is the, I believe, primary, and then secondaries, secondaries and then primaries. And again, just per feather, just build, and you will be getting a wing system that is kind of powerful. This one is building super slow because it's kind of complex, so let's just keep that in mind. There you go, and we have the wing system. We don't really have a folding solution that is in here. Maybe later we can do a how to rig a bird tutorial, and I can show you how to do the folding of the wings, because we have some custom snippets, but it's an extra step and we cannot have it in the builder, so it's an extra step. Then we have an ant system. I believe this one was coded by Gaston, a friend of ours. So you get like the leg of the ant. You just need to have like a lot of legs. Just change the name, and you will be getting the ant leg with IK and FK, which is kind of nice if you need to do ants. That I believe we did for one project, so we created the block. Then we get the tail. The tail is just a ribbon. You can select the amount of nerves that you want in here, but you can also change it later. So in here you can use this ribbon, and if you need to have more joints, you can just go into surface and you can just rebuild it. Let's just say you need to have it 1 and 40. It was the other way. Yeah, it was the other way. It needs to be 27 and 1. And then you have more, so in here you can go into 27. And the amount of joints, you can do as much as you want. And when you build, it's going to take forever, but there you go. You get this fancy controller. This is based on a ribbonizer that is a tool not made from me, was created by somebody else, but I will explain more about the history of that block, because I believe we need to give credit to who credit is due. Is this one? It was created by Orkan as 4, but it was, the copyright was open, so we just grab it and we just use it for the tail, and you get like this nice kind of behavior, auto-rotating behavior. Then we have the quadruped leg. You can just put front in here and you can use it. For this one, I believe it's better for you to understand the setup by grabbing the pig. So in here, what you need to know most of the time is that we have two methods. We have the back and the front. And if you, in this case, I believe, let me just go back because I tend to mistake this. So the default is going to be back. So the pole vector needs to go in here. If you need to change this to front, it means that the leg is like this, then this, then this, and this one needs to go to the other side, and then you change this to front. Because sometimes they have different kind of behaviors. So that's the difference. If this one is going like this, it's back. If it's going the other way, it's front. And the controller size, the amount of twists, and the ribbons, and as you can see, it's going to build. It's a really strong leg. I really like it. It's a nice solution, and I believe Brisa helped me developing this one, so thank you very much to Brisa. And there we go. Then we have a snake that is kind of pathetic, to be honest, but we needed it for one project, so I don't remember how to use it. But I believe it's just put the body of the snake and you will get a lot of controllers, and, and that's it. This is one I don't really like, but it's in there in case you need to use it. We have a quadruped spine that you can go back and forth. So you have it like this. And it's pretty basic, but it will be having IK, FK living in the same time. It's kind of hybrid. So this one is like the mid controllers, and you can get like the green one is going forward and the purple one is going backwards. So you have both systems at the same time, because that is really useful for quadrupeds. And then the animal lip systems that I don't recommend using. This is kind of old. I don't know if it's working, to be honest. I recommend, if you need to have a mouth for a quadruped or for anything, you can check the pig, but the pig is kind of simple. But you can, I believe you can also use the game ready lips. This one, the lips and the jaw. So I need to change this uppercase. So this one is kind of old. I will consider this to be deprecated. I don't know if it's working, to be honest, but this is the animal setup. Kind of simple, kind of strong, kind of different. So I hope you like it.